Alright, Chelsea fans, here we go again, and you're back here with another video right after the London derby as Chelsea get an important win and much needed 3 points as Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea defeat West Ham at the London Stadium in the Premier League. But before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel as I'm really trying to grow. Chelsea started brightly and had a dominant spell of possession in the first 15 minutes and created some good half chances coming off Werner and Pulisic. Mount too had a good shot on goal, but he couldn't find the back of the net easily as they were weak or inaccurate. West Ham then started holding the ball well and looked to break on the counter as they won fouls and corners. Then Pulisic wins the ball and plays it to Chilwell, who finds Werner, who tapped it in and put the Blues in the lead before half-time. In the second half, Chelsea looked to sit on a 1-goal lead and looked to be slightly defensive, but made sure to continue to threat the West Ham defenders by long-range shots, both from Mount and Werner. Werner had another chance and we all felt surely it would be 2 now for Chelsea, but he missed. Later on, West Ham got a red card for the foul on Chilwell and Chelsea looked to see the game out. Tuchel went in with Mendy in goal and changed the back three with Silva, Christensen and Rudiger, all playing at the same time. Aspi started at right back and Chilwell on the left. We had a double pivot of Kante and Jorginho, and the front three consisted of Mount, Pulisic and Werner. Mendy didn't have to face much and the ones he did were very easy, but his ball distribution has to improve seriously. He literally gave the ball away and this isn't the first time he has done that, and he's done it in back-to-back games now. There were a couple of good high claims which came from corners, but he dealt with them comfortably, was booked later on for time wasting. Christensen was deployed on the right side of the back three and had a decent performance, made some important tackles and blocks and intercepted dangerous loose balls. However, I would prefer him to play the ball a bit further up the pitch and play it forward like Silva and Rudiger rather than sidewards and backwards. He should take some risk at time, but he clearly shows where he is going to play the ball even before receiving it, and West Ham realized that as they pressed him at times and cut the ball out. One thing that was positive about Christensen in the last match was he always made sure to cover Azpilicueta, who was a bit slow when it comes to defending and chasing back when he runs higher up the pitch, and made important blocks and interceptions covering for Azpilicueta. Silva was good throughout and I loved the header where he just lunged forward and cleared the ball from a corner. He made important blocks and made sure he didn't allow Lingard or Bowen to play, forcing them to receive the ball deeper down the pitch. He made some good couple of vital interceptions and even played the ball well, finding Pulisic and Mount in gaps as he played some good through balls. Rudiger was yet again consistent, how he had some poor passes, almost giving the ball away to them when we had only a few players behind. On one occasion, he was caught out of position, which is rare to see from Rudiger, but he was good when it came to tackles and also had some good darting runs forward each time he had the chance to storm down the pitch. Clears the ball well instantly when he senses risk and plays it safe. Tuchel for the first time made Azpilicueta play as a wing-back under him, and to be honest, he was a little slow and looked like someone West Ham would target when it came to pace. He had a doubtful handball too, but he was cleared in the end. Chelsea dominated possession and the Blues captain wasn't so exposed, and when he did get exposed or run down, there was always Christensen or Kante to cover up. His passing was good and was later on sub and had a heated argument with the West Ham bench while coming off. Kante had a busy evening as he was constantly on the run as usual towards both ends of the pitch. Did well to cover up and always looked to press and win the ball back. He had a good chance in the final minutes of the game where he should have gone to the corner flag or at least passed it to Ziyech or had a better shot on goal, but he did none of them and chipped it straight to the keeper. He is showing why Chelsea need him, especially in the absence of Kovacic. He plays a crucial role in our midfield. He held possession well in the final minutes and looked to distribute it to wider areas to let our wingers cross the ball or create chances. Jorginho played a good game too, but he almost gave the ball away and was too slow to recover. Chelsea were lucky that the ball went out of play after a shot. He played some good passes nonetheless and played his part while defending. Chilwell grabbed another assist as his cross found Werner for a tap-in and was even involved for Chelsea's corners and free kicks over Mason Mount at times. It was him who got West Ham down to 10 men in the final minutes. I feel he will keep a spot for the Champions League match and I hope he delivers a good performance. Timo Werner was called by Tuchel and he delivered as the celebration pointed to Callum and Abraham as they had told him he will score today, and if he does, he has to point to them. He missed 2 chances but was involved in all of the Chelsea's goal threats heavily and had a good performance. Timo was constantly on the move and made space for others and made himself available for through balls. He gets caught offside though and has to time his runs better at times. He also had another chance where he could have gone for goal but he cut back very poorly, and soon after that West Ham were reduced to 10 men. He has to be more clinical. This game showed Werner can be good and not so good in the same game, and I hope the goal today does wonders to his confidence and we see him get back in form rather than have bursts of it. He was a goal threat throughout and got on the score sheet for the first time since February. However, his goal contributions are too good for the Blues. Pulisic always looked to break ahead, but I however felt he could have gotten himself more involved in the game. He did however play an important role in the build-up of the goal as he found Chilwell, but most of the times he waited too long or his first touch let him down. I felt he was missing for most of the game and was subbed off when there were 20 minutes remaining. Mason Mount has become a staple for this Chelsea team and his performances speak for itself. Mount created a good goal chance for Werner and soon for himself, but none were taken. He was seen twisting and turning in the penalty box and he kept trying to have some good long-range shots, and one of them was right in the corner, but it got saved. His shot even made way for Timo Werner, but the German missed. He also created a chance for Tammy, but the cross was a little too high. He is a crucial part of this team and he keeps working hard on the pitch and really plays with all his heart. He's the future Chelsea captain for sure and is the player of the season, no doubt, for Chelsea. This came in the form of Ziyech, who was added to bring a little creativity and had 2 shots, but one was deflected and the other one went wide. Reece James was introduced, but he too didn't have much to do, and Tammy Abraham was seen since February and he had a chance, but it was a little too high and over the bar. It was a surprising selection to see Aspi as wingback, and I'm really happy to see Werner on the score sheet. His patience is rewarded and I'm hoping for him to bag a couple more goals before the end of the season. Chelsea got those important 3 points in the top 4 race and sit a point behind Leicester City for now. Tuchel jokingly said Chelsea has all easy games from now on, but we really have all big games and we really can't afford to drop points in any of these games. Tuchel has kept his defense solid, but only has to find the magic formula up front and get the Blues to score some more goals, as the average goals have dropped from 3 per match to 1.25. Chelsea will face Real Madrid next in the Champions League in the first leg of the semi-final. That's all for this video, and if you watched the video till here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and also let me know who starts as a striker for the Champions League game for Chelsea down in the comments below. Also, you can now donate and support me by buying me a coffee, and it's as cheap as $1, so you can head to the link in my bio, and it's a really simple process and a cheap one, so please support me. That's it for now. Have a nice day, stay safe, goodbye.